2.4 on Hannah Ainsley as our investigation into how much she pays. Well, this is the image I'd like you to continue with in order to understand national insurance. You've got people who are queuing up to use the national insurance money spinner. And the idea is they don't know their deductions of national insurance, so they throw in their pay packet and the machine calculates it for them. So in they go in terms of their salary, and depending on how much they earn, the salary either fills the first portion where they have no national insurance to pay, it fills the first two portions where they have a little bit of nothing to pay for national insurance, but they earn enough to push them into the second portion where they do have to pay up to 12%, or they are in the higher earners and their salary goes through the funnel, fills up all three sections. So they have a section of where some of their money doesn't have any national insurance deductions, a second part of their money does have national insurance deductions at 12%, and a third portion of their money has that 2% deductions. Here's Hannah. She is a part-time worker in a local restaurant earning £12,000 per year. So there's Hannah, and she puts her pay packet into the national insurance calculator to find out what her contributions are and what her deductions are. So let's see what the national insurance calculator says about Hannah's salary, her £12,000 per year. So the first question, if you look, it's filling in the first portion, is does she earn under £166 per week? Well, the answer is no. She doesn't earn under £166 per week. She earns over. She earns £250 per week. However, as you can see, her salary has gone into the first portion. She does have some of her money where she can not have to pay national insurance. Now, if you remember, the total that she can earn without paying national insurance is not £7,968. So in her first portion, her first bill, then she can earn £7,900 odd without paying any national insurance. As you can see from the calculator, then Hannah's salary does actually go into the second portion. It doesn't fill it, but that's where it goes. So the next question is, does she earn between £167 and £962 per week? Well, we know that she earns over £166 per week, and we can calculate that she doesn't earn over £962. She has a weekly wage of £250, so she does need to pay national insurance on this portion here. Now, if we calculate her weekly wage between £167 and up to her £250, that will give her a total of £4,032. So her national insurance contribution is 12% of that £4,000 odd, giving us a total of £483.84 going towards national insurance. So those are Hannah's two national insurance bills. Her first one is a portion that she can earn without paying anything, and that's the second portion where she has to pay the 480 odd. So those two things together go towards her national insurance contribution. Let's look at the next slide to see how all the calculations were created. So here's the calculation table for Hannah's salary, and you can see how all the calculations are put together, and we go through the review questions first so you can see how they directly relate to the national insurance spinny calculator. And you will have a task to complete at the end. So let's remember the review questions. You've got to work out, do they earn under £166 per week? And if the answer is no, no national insurance contribution. Second review question, do they earn up to £962 per week? If they do, then they pay a contribution of 12% on those earnings which are above 166, so those earnings between 166 and 962. And the last review question is, do they earn over £962 per week? And for any of those earnings over 962, they pay 2% of it towards national insurance. Yay, Ethel's back with the helpful questions, yay! So let's sort out Hannah. How much is her £12,000 per annum per year? So we need to take the £12,000 and divide it by how many months there are in a year. £12,000 divided by the number of months in a year gives you a grand total of, how much is that £1,000 a month if we want to work out per week? So let's go with 4 weeks in a year, so that gives us the answer of. So we've just worked out that Hannah has £250 per week. The first review question, is that over £166 per week, the first allowance? Here's our little star facts buzzing in here. Remember, £166 per week is the same as saying 7,968 per annum per year. That's the allowance that is given for no national insurance. So you're allowed to earn 7,968 without paying national insurance. So there you go, Hannah can earn 7,968 at 0% national insurance. But she doesn't earn 7,968, she actually earns 12,000. So we need to take away that allowance. So we take her salary, £12,000, and we subtract 7,968, and it gives us the answer of. So you now need to work out 12% of 4,032. So calculator skills then, 4,032 times 12% sign, pressing equals will tell you the actual portion of that money. And the answer to the 12% is. So your final task is to write Hannah's national insurance contribution in the green box.